We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look to complete the sweep and maintain their pace atop the division standings. Next. Trevor Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Batting third, the third baseman, Gio.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Striding into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Takes this the other way to right. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, and they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-2. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball, damn.
The 1-0. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
To 2-2 now. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Popped him up. Stubbs moving to his left. 1 out.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at ball one here. First and second here with nobody out. Hit in the air out toward left. Gardner is there. One out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Willie Adames.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Inside, ball one.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Brett Gardner. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here it comes.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1.
Aye.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hard hit ball to second.
Adames brings it in.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Jose Martinez will be next.
Ah!
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 delivery softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And it's fouled away. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-0 count. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
I got
2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Coming to the plate now, G-Man Choi, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Kevin Kiermaier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
A ball and no strikes.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
That's wide, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Mike Tauchman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out with the man at first. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Rays, the second baseman, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way. Willie Adames is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Popped him up. Torres is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Now in the box, Daniel Robertson. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Striding in once again, Garrett Stubbs. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Torres will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Tauchman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch is a sinker too low, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left, he's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 2-1. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tanaka pauses. Here he comes 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Callas. Okay.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The Rays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
It's really easy to see why this is a first-place ball club. The easy thing that would lay down when you're in first place and not worry about getting swept, but this team is fighting all the way, and one of the keys why they may be a factor heading into the postseason.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Meadows is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The Rays are a first-place ball club, so even though this series has been a rough one for them, salvaging a win here is important.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now. Poche is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Daniel Robertson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Jaguar.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. Chopped at the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Two balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side. LeMahieu's got it, and there are two away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he fouls this one off. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First delivery to him on the way, and he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Now that designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
In there, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Runners on first with one down. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fouled off. This is popped up. Choi will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Austin Meadows will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chapman has over 40 innings on his line so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-1 home. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Hey. 2-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box, Willie Adames. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Chapman's ready. Here's his offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Trevor Richards is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.